Welcome back to Street Smart. All week long, we've been telling you about the companies that do big business in the warmer months. We conclude our summer stock series now with a look at the airline industry. Helane Becker is a Senior Vice President of Equity Research at Dahlman Rose and a former president of the Society of Airline Analysts. She's also one of the most accurate forecasters of JetBlue stock. We call her Bloomberg Best. I love talking to her because she's seen so much in the industry. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me back.
Talk to me about the stocks, though. They're not doing great this year.
No, it's been a horrible year for them. Year to date, the industry, XAL is down 33%, and in the third quarter alone, down 25% for the XAL. So it's been a horrible quarter.
What's going on here?
Well, I think the market is very concerned about initially what the second quarter earnings were going to bring. And then there were, with one or two exceptions, everybody reported a profit for the second quarter. And then there was the concern about what the third quarter would bring. And so normally in the third quarter, you would see July be a very good month, August be good, and September be mediocre. And this year we have the exact reversal. We have July is good, August is going to be good, and September is going to be good. So it's sequentially better during the quarter, and you don't normally get that in the third quarter.
All right, so different trends here. So all airlines not created equal, though.
No, that's true.
You got a favorite. It's not one we talk about a lot, but Copa. Talk to me about it. It's up about 4% this year. One of the few airlines, Helene, that's actually gaining.
Up, right?
Yeah.
So Copa is Panamanian-based, and we love Panama. That we start right there because Panama is growing 9% this year.
Great economy here.
Exactly, great economy. It's dollar-based. A lot of U.S. expats have relocated down there for retirement. A lot of major international corporations have based their LATAM headquarters there. So you get a lot of international business traffic, and you get a lot of Americans going back and forth. It's a great location for bringing traffic from South America, between the Americas, I would say.
They're not huge, though, are they?
No, they've got about 35 aircraft growing to 60 over the next few years. They'll grow capacity by about 20%, but traffic's growing between 25 and 30%, and prices are going up.
Yeah.
They're doing a very good job there.
You know, Helen, Adam Johnson down here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, it sounds like you have to be in a niche market, whether you're in Alaska Air, whether you're a Hawaiian Air, whether you are a Copa. I mean, is that right? The only way you can make money at the airline business right now is to be a niche player?
Well, that's one big part of it. We think that having something different that nobody else has is very helpful. And the other part about it is, especially with an airline like a Copa, you have a lot of business traffic, and focus on the business traffic is really important as well.
Let's talk about some of the losers that you see, Helene. You talk about JetBlue and American. They're really struggling here.
They are really struggling, and we think a big part of
what happened to JetBlue?
I know, it's really sad.
I know.
One of the big issues is their focus on the Caribbean, their focus on South Florida, and the whole Northeast to Florida market has gotten a lot more competitive in the last year with some new entrants. And that's put pressure on the existing carriers.
Pressure? I mean, can they deal with the pressure? Can they work this one out in your view?
Well, we think they eventually can. I mean, we just upgraded the stock from a sell to a hold this week as it zipped through our price target on the downside.
Okay.
So we do think, we like the balance sheet. They've got a great balance sheet.
American, it's down 53% this year.
I know, poor American Airlines. So they can't seem to do anything right. We still have a sell rating on American. We don't think they're going to file for bankruptcy, but we do think they have a liquidity issue. They've got a very old fleet of aircraft that they're trying to address through the big aircraft order they announced a week or so ago. But that means that they have to get from here to 2013, and we think we're estimating a loss of $1.4 billion this year. It's really hard to go from a $1.4 billion loss to a profit in a year. So we think they've got their work cut out for them.
Hey, Helen, it's Adam again. Let me ask you, just on the heels of a nasty couple of days, if I'm an investor who is actually fortunate enough to be sitting on some cash, is there any argument to be made right now for coming in and trying to buy some of these names down 40, 50, even 60% on the year?
Yes, actually, that's a very good question, because just this week we upgraded a bunch of the airlines. We upgraded United to a buy because of their position internationally. The merger with Continental will enable them to pull a lot of capacity out of the system. So that's reduction in capacity. They'll be able to get about $1 billion worth of synergies that we estimate that they'll get from the merger. So United, after Copa, United would be a top pick of ours. We also like some of the other carriers. We upgraded Alaska Air Group That's actually outperformed the rest of the group. It's not down quite as much as the others.
Yeah, but
we do like that. But it's also gotten, killed off the top.
We got to run. Helane, thank you so much.
Nice to see you.